What is going on, Mavs fans? What a win. And we needed every bit of that cushion that we got in the first quarter to pull this one off. But 131-130, Dallas Mavericks over the Denver Nuggets for the second time this season. The supposed number 2 team in the West goes down. And goes down to us. So, Mavs going to do Mavs thing, it seems like, this season. And we've talked about it earlier before. The Mavericks were playing to our competition. Lower teams, we're in these close games with them. Upper teams, we get hyped for it. We play up to them. And hopefully we'll be able to start separating ourselves a little bit and pick up some more wins. But either way, what a performance from Cooper Flagg. He does so with his brothers Ace and Hunter, both sitting courtside. And I know that Ace is now going into his first year of college basketball. And, you got to wonder, at least I'm wondering, Cooper Flagg, if this is the way you're going to play with your brother sitting courtside, do we need to get a Milwaukee Bucks situation going on here? Are we about to draft Ace come next year? Hey, if you're going to be putting up stats like this every game because your brother's there, go ahead, draft Ace. I'm cool with it. Just keep putting up buckets. But no, for real though, it was great that he was able to ball out like that with his brothers there in attendance. And also Anthony Davis, great game for him. For the first time as a Maverick, he puts up back-to-back 30-point games. Again, that's first time as a Maverick. 31 against Denver, and then 35 last night against the Pelicans. And he does so in a back-to-back, a game that I was unsure of if we were even going to see AD, because they've been resting him. He hasn't been playing a lot of these back-to-backs. So to see him go out there and play like he did was awesome. He was one away from the double-double, only 9 rebounds this game. But, when your team's making them and dropping them in the basket, there's no rebound to grab. So free throws, we clean that up. AD being a big part of that cleanup. 6 for 6 from the line was Anthony Davis. Coming off the bench, Brandon Williams, rough game from him, but he does go 5 of 6 from the free throw line. We go 14 of 15 total, 93%. Nuggets on the flip side go 10 for 10, 100%. But all in all, a great game back and forth. Cooper Flagg, 4 of 6 from 3-point land. And you just got to wonder, is that thumb finally starting to feel better? We're still seeing the brace on his hand. But is that starting to feel better? Is Coop's shot starting to come back? Because he typically isn't a bad 3-point, shooter. He's in the 40% range normally. So being down 26%, I think, is what he was shooting going into this game. That's not typical for Flagg. So I've been thinking it's because of the thumb. I know many of you have probably been thinking that exact same thing. But this is showing some great signs of life there from the hand and from the 3-point shot. I know I saw on Twitter a lot of people were surprised when D'Angelo Russell was go out there. Made several comments on Twitter tonight, but with Max and Clay out, I expected D'Lo to get, I said 10 to 14 minutes. He gets 15 minutes. B-Will, he also gets 15. I think the surprise off the bench was Caleb Martin getting 25 minutes. And I think that was due to Brandon Williams struggling this game and really needing that defensive presence. They were hoping Caleb Martin would actually show up, and he did a decent job. I've been hypercritical of him this season, so I want to give him his flowers when they're due. It wasn't a great game from him by any means. It was a solid game, 9 points, 4 of 6 shooting. He actually hit a free throw, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, but 2 steals. So a solid off the bench performance there from Caleb Martin. So give him his flowers. Now, I'm about to bring up a subject that y'all may not want to talk about. It is something I mentioned at the beginning of the season, and I caught a lot of flack about. People were commenting, of course, in the videos, and then over on Twitter as well. Now, I had said that PJ Washington should come off the bench, and he would be 6th Man of the Year candidate, and that's where it should go. Well, now we've had, a good sample size of Dallas Maverick basketball. And unfortunately, we've had a decent sample size of games without PJ Washington, as we've had 6 games without PJ so far this season. So we've had 25 games with him and 6 without him. So that's our comparison size. Now, looking with PJ Washington, we have a 108.9 offensive rating. So we'll just round up 109 offensive rating. Our defensive rating is a 113.4 with PJ Washington. Now, that means that we're averaging right now 111.6 points per game, 45.2 rebounds per game, 24.7 assists per game, 8 steals, and 6.5 blocks. So still a solid number, but the points per game obviously needs to go up. Now, in our 6 games without PJ Washington, we're actually have a offensive rating of 118.1. So that's a almost full 10 point differential, the 108.9 to 118.1 offensive rating. Defensive wise, we do get a little bit worse without PJ, from the 113.4 to 118.4. So a 5-point swing. So we get better 10 points offensively, but we get worse 5. I mean, that's still a positive 5-point differential. Now, without PJ, we average 122 points per game, 41.8 rebounds, 28 assists, 7.8 steals, 4.2 blocks. So obviously our points per game goes way up. Our assists dip just a little bit, 4 assists. Our rebounds go down just a little bit by 4 as well. But our assists actually go up. Our assists go up by 4. Yeah, our steals are about the same. Our blocks go down by 2 blocks. So I know I'm throwing a lot at you. Sorry, stat guy, so I love looking at the stats. But it just seems like offensively we flow better without PJ out there on the floor. Defensive wise, hey, we need him. But would he suit this second team better? Would he be able to lead that bench squad? And like I said, be 6th Man of the Year candidate, be a front runner for that at that. And one of the reasons I'm bringing this up is because Jason Kidd has said that, yes, right now, the way that we're built, we need AD to play the 5. But he wants to look at getting back to AD running the full, get Gaff more minutes, maybe play the 2 of them together. We saw that tonight. And in that 4th quarter, when we saw Gafford and we saw AD out there, like Gaff may have struggled the beginning of the game, but then once 4th quarter came and he's out there with AD, I think maybe he probably got a little bit looser as it went on. He really stepped up, and I think we were winning that battle of bigs when Denver was going two bigs and we went two bigs, Dallas was winning that there in the fourth quarter. So it's just something that I said in the beginning, and I'm going to bring it back up again because I stand by it still. I think P.J. Washington should come off the bench, especially if we move AD back to power forward. Daniel Gafford would be our center, and Najee Marshall would actually be the guy that I would want taking PJ's spot. And he's proven that he can do the job Najee Marshall can. Well, let me know what you guys think. Should PJ come off the bench for us? Or are you just dead set PJ needs to be a starter? After this game and Portland's lost, we are now only a half game back from the 10 spot. We sit at 12-19 while Portland sits at 12-18. And looking at the games coming up, guys, of course, tomorrow on Christmas, we play the Warriors. Warriors are 15-15. This is a game we could go in there and win, especially if we get Max or Clay back. We add that shooting threat that we know Steph's going to bring for the Warriors. Then, yeah, I think we go in there and we steal this one. After the Warriors, we play the Kings, who are only 7-23. We should beat the Kings. And then we match up against those Trailblazers. So hopefully, in the head-to-head, even if we stay locked in, we can win that head-to-head and get to the 10 spot. On the flip side, the Trailblazers, man, they got a little bit tougher road than us. They do play the Clippers the day after Christmas. They don't play again till the 26th. The Clippers, of course, 8-21. Just a shit show over there from a team that a lot of people really thought were going to be, competing for a front running spot there in the West. Then they play the Celtics, who should beat them. They play us, and then they run into the Thunder after us. So kind of getting into a murderous row there for the Trailblazers. We have to capitalize on this. We have to pick up those wins where we can, especially the head-to-head. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Again, great win versus the Nuggets. Hopefully we can continue that momentum against the Warriors tomorrow on Christmas. There will be no video tomorrow because I will be spending it with my family for Christmas. And then I'll be watching the game, but I'll definitely be recording after the game, Christmas night. That way, the day after Christmas, the video comes out for that. So, happy holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. If you don't celebrate anything, that's cool too. I just hope you have a great day. And, yeah, Mavs win, so it's definitely going to be a great day over here. I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure whether this was your first time, your next time, make sure it wasn't your last time. Hit the subscribe button down below. I'll see y'all after the Christmas break. Peace.